It's time for Highlands football. Tonight from Golden Rams Stadium in Natrona Heights, the Highlands Golden Rams host the East Allegheny Wildcats in the opening game of Allegheny 7 action. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. Don Green upstairs. Our spotter, Ken Wood, is alongside. And Dean, here we go. Back at it live from Golden Rams Stadium tonight on a beautiful Friday night for football.
Unlike last week, Mike, when we were up at Newcastle and the game was at one time postponed till tomorrow at noon and then finally canceled. And to be honest with you, I agree with the coaching staff. We were definitely not going back to Newcastle. Again, when we said we'd play at noon, basically that was their idea. It was more they wanted to play than us, replace the JV game. Eventually it was canceled. I think that even made more sense. By the time we got home, got the kids to bed, you want to come back the next day. It's a non-conference game. What are we going to get out of it? I saw what I wanted to see at Newcastle. They returned the opening kickoff, but I thought our kids did a great job of holding holding it all together, coming back, marching right down the field, scoring, adding the extra point, stopping them on fourth down. I saw enough. What we're going to prove Saturday, except maybe get somebody hurt. I was glad we canceled the game. Gave us time to rest up for this big conference game tonight.
Okay, that's the good. The bad, I guess, would be that you miss a game and you miss all the stats that you could accumulate. I guess that probably wasn't much of a factor.
Washout.
Washout, exactly. And the ugly was the weather and the trip home.
We had fun getting home, hydroplaning, try and turn around.
People, I know it didn't rain much here if you didn't go up to Newcastle. It was biblical, that rain. Yep. I mean, that was, I was expecting to find Noah in an ark by the side of the road on the way out of there. Yeah, Ken Wood said there were animals laying on the side of the road. I'm barely even kidding. That was something else. All right, well, the Rams have a balanced attack so far this year. Their offense has been quite good, averaging 269 rush and 185 pass.
Yeah, Mike, Minaj Lucas has been out of control. He's passed 45 times, ran for 43 times, and most importantly, again, we're averaging 45 points a game. And on defense, we're being led by a freshman, Tevin Owen Kratzenberg. He was named Player of the Week in the Valley News Dispatch this week, Mike. He's had 21 tackles, a sack, and a fumble recovery on a very young defense. And again, they're going to come out of tonight, first conference game, whole different scenario when the lights go on. Well,
you mentioned the first conference game. The Rams playing the defending, last year it was the Allegheny 6 conference champions, East Allegheny Wildcats. A year ago they were 9-3. They won the conference, won a playoff game before being knocked out by Val Vernon in the semifinals. But the new coach is Frank Cortazzo, and they've got off to a rocky start.
Yeah, Mike, 0-3 after winning the conference last year. They lost to South Park 30-16, Southmoreland 49-14, and last week Elizabeth Forward, a team we beat, they lost 41-14. They're averaging 15 points a game, but they're giving up 40. So again, our high-powered offense against their defense. You hate to look ahead, Mike, but if we take a look at it being the first conference night, we are basically looking at the next 2 weeks on the road at Imani Christian, number 1 in 3A,
yes,
at Deer Lakes, number 2 in 3A. Kids on the field aren't allowed to look ahead, but we can. So very important to get this one in the hopper. And again, be healthy going into the next week down at Imani Christian. That'll be at Graham Stadium in Wilkinsburg.
It'll be a first for me, so I'm looking forward to that. The referee tonight is Gary Laval. He's at the midfield, and they're getting ready for the toss. We'll tell you about Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph. They proudly welcome you to the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. Serving the AK Valley for decades, the Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. You may not think you need life insurance when you're young, but that's actually the best time to get it. The right policy can help you pay expenses, grow wealth over time, and save money by locking in rates early. Joe and Joe always know. They're located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection. Or call 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today.
Mention Gary LaValliere, the referee. The umpire is Tom Castle. Linesman is Steve Tomko. Line judge Rich Jokaitis. Side judge is Ted Hunt. The back judge is Bill Frawley. That can't be that Bill Frawley.
Bill Bob to you. We just skewed dead there.
There you go.
I mean, I don't think there's yeah. That's. Do you know that William Frawley, who was in I Love Lucy and played Fred Mertz, had it written into his contract? Yeah, he was Bob. When the Yankees made the World Series, it was written into his contract he got the time off.
How about that?
And that was every year.
Yankee fan.
And that was every year.
East Allegheny won the toss, and they're going to take it 3 times in a row, Mike. Actually 4 now. We've kicked off. Yep.
So the Wildcats, dressed in their white jerseys with the gold pants and the blue helmets will get it and move right to left. The Rams are dressed in their all brown tonight with the white helmets, and they will kick it off left to right to start the ball game. The Rams come in 1-1, East Allegheny 0-3. Dean?
Our team captains back on the field. Number 3 is Montreal Johnson. He missed last week. Aiden Burr for 11. Minaj Lucas, number 8. And our center, 63, James Nabiglia.
And welcome everyone that's watching here tonight on Friday night or during the week. We appreciate you checking in with us. And we got a beautiful night tonight. No biblical storms are predicted. I think we're going to get it in.
Dom is up on the roof.
Up on the roof, and it's beautiful up there. It is windy tonight, and the wind, second home game in a row, is blowing left to right. The Rams have the wind here in the first quarter. Very unusual. You can go years without a left to right wind at a game up here.
We've had 2.
And we've had 2 in a row, yeah. The last game, as far as we can figure, the 53-52-3 overtime game against Elizabeth Forward, the highest scoring game in Highlands history. The second highest scoring game ever in this stadium, the highest scoring game was the Jeanette Aliquippa playoff game years ago here. So Babinsack is ready to kick it off. Back deep for the Wildcats. In the middle, DJ Warren, number 7. He's a guy you're going to have to watch all night long. Also for the Wildcats, near side of the field, Ladar Jackson, not to be confused with Lamar Jackson, and Amar Everett. And here's the kick. And it's Ladar Jackson. Oh, it goes over his head and out of bounds. They got a break there. So it's a kick out of bounds is all that is. And now we have many choices.
Yep, while they're doing that, let's go to the East Allegheny offense. They're going to start at quarterback number 3, Amar Everett. The running backs are 6, Kareem Marshall, 4, Cedric Mack. Wideouts 1, Chris Portis, 7, DJ Warren, 8, Demarius Goodman, and 17, Tanner Loya. The coaches told me, watch out, he's a player, Mike.
The Loya brothers believe the sons of the athletic director, Dave Loya, who we thank very much for sending a roster quickly and everything. They're going to get it, take it at the 35-yard line. And that's where the Wildcats will start. The starting lineup's brought to you tonight by Dan Timmons Painting, celebrating 45 years in business. To beautify and protect, call 724-224-2851.
Nephews of Jason Taylor, I was informed.
1st and 10. Mack is a left-handed quarterback, and he's going to throw it. And he's going to fire it deep down the sideline. Going to be goal in and 2 and out of the hands of Chris Portis, the junior wide receiver. He was covered on Johnson Island by Montreal Johnson.
Their down lineman, Mike, 66 is the center, Sebastian Goldstein. The guards are 54, Chase Jones, and 52, Ricardo Oaks. Tackles 50, Bryce Dendry, and number 56, Sebastian Oda. How many times do we have 2 Sebastians on the offensive line?
Cedric Mack, the new quarterback this year, their all-conference quarterback, Michael Cahill, graduated. Their all-conference running back, Amir Collins. They were the Allegheny 6 champions. MVPs. He did get out of it. Gets spun around like a pinball and gets thrown down at the 28-yard line. Amar Everett, the running back, with the carry. Luke Lattis, the freshman nose tackle that'll make Grandpap happy. Talking to him before the game.
Who's his Grandpap again?
Mike Stanowski.
Mike Stanowski. Him and George Rapp. Remember, they were inseparable.
Yeah.
We love those guys.
All right, so the loss back, a 6-yard loss to the 29-yard line. 3rd down, 16.
Mike, I'm going to wait. Maybe I won't have to introduce the Highlands defense. 3 and out. What do you think?
3rd and long. And Mack is back, going to roll to the near side of the field. He can run it if he likes.
Yep.
Up over the 35, the 40, going to get the first down. No, I think he's short at the 44-yard line. Burford came up to meet him and picks him off. Oh, man, is he getting a good spot? Oh, no. Oh, that's awful. There is no chance he got that far. He was down at the 44-yard line.
No doubt about it. Well, unfortunately, I can't introduce our defense. 88, Jordan Gangloff at one end, 9, Logan Keys the other. Our nose tackle is 56, Luke Lattis. Linebackers 11, Aiden Burford made that stop. Number 5, B&D player of the week, Kevin Owen Kratzenberg. 53 is Brendan Mara. 10 is Tavon Partlow back in the lineup, along with 3, Montreal Johnson.
So East Allegheny gifted a first down at the 45-yard line. They're going to run a toss to the far side of the field. It's Amar Everett, and the Rams swarm him back at the 42-yard line. Jordan Gangloff was the first man in there. And Brendan Mara also in there to help for the Rams.
And Marquise Johnson.
4-yard loss to the 41. 2nd down, 14. Again, the Rams have the Wildcats behind the chains.
Cornerback 7, DeRay Carter, 8, Minaj Lucas, and 4, Darius Cherry.
Second down, 14 yards to go. Again, Mack has Everett as his sidecar. And Mack is back. Mack's in trouble. Mack is hit, and down he goes at the 34-yard line.
Sacked
He was
by
first
Gangloff.
hit by Mara, but Gangloff is going to get the sack back at the 35-yard line.
DeRay Carter did a great job on defense, Mike. There was nobody to throw to. They were all covered.
Third down, 20 this time. Now remember, Mack ran it the last time and got the first down. And we'll see what they do this time. They did try a long one on the first play of the game, try to get it to Portis, who is one of his favorite targets. They have trips right this time. Mack is the single man in the backfield, the quarterback. He's going to throw it quickly over here, and it's caught by Portis. And Portis is hit. The Rams have him, and gang tackle him down at the 30-yard line.
Burford made the original stop, but Cherry finished them off.
So it's a loss on that play. Completion for a loss of -5, and it's fourth down. 4th and 25 to go.
And their punter is number 9, Jordan Rondeau.
Jordan Rondeau will punt it, and the Rams send DeRay Carter back to receive. So a good start for the defense there. They actually stopped on 3rd down twice. Snap is high. Rondeau has it. Here they come. He's in trouble, but he gets it out of there. Ends up with a little impromptu rugby kick, and he kicks it out of bounds at the 44-yard line. So the Rams will have it 1st and 10. Good field position on their 44, and that's where they'll start it. No score in the ball game.
Led by quarterback Minaj Lucas. We mentioned him in the pregame.
Clock.
The running back is number 4, Darius Cherry. The wide receivers are 11, Aiden Burford, 3, Montreal Johnson, 7, DeRay Carter, and number 1, Jamar Wright.
First down, Highlands on their 44. And the turn and to give is to Cherry. Tries to get to the near side. He's at the 50-45, and Cherry's got a first down at the East Allegheny 41-yard line.
Planted that foot, Mike, and he was off to the races.
15 yards, first down, Highlands.
Offensive line, 65 is Cruz Kelly. 55, left guard, Caden Dodosky. The center, we mentioned Captain James Nabigla, 63. Right guard, 58, Cole Schaefer. And the right tackle, 70, Morgan Smith.
Cherry came in averaging 4.3 yards a pop. He'll add to that. Now Lucas keeps it. Lucas breaks a tackle, tries to get outside to the left, gets swung around, and he's brought down on a beautiful tackle that time by the senior linebacker, Demarius Goodman.
And Mike, they have 5 linebackers. Number 20 is Nate Lukic. 17, Tanner Loya. 12 is Eli Schmirga. You mentioned Goodman there, and Jordan Rondell, number 9, run on the linebackers. Corners are 1, Chris Portis, 7, DJ Warren, and 3 is Amir Everett.
2-yard loss, second down and 12 for the Rams. And they give it to Cherry. Cherry zigs and zags through the middle, down inside the 30 to 25. Breaks a tackle and finally dragged down at the 23-yard line. Chris Portis and Amar Everett combined to bring down Cherry, but he has a big run, rips it off, and the Rams have their second first down of the drive.
17 on that play, Mike?
They're going to put him at the 23, so the 24-yard line. So it is 19.
19, better.
First and 10 for Highlands, and they go quick again. Cherry really got it going in the second game against Elizabeth Forward. And now that's the toss.
In front.
And that is to Montreal, the 10, the 5, and in for the Highlands touchdown. Lucas to Johnson. Highlands touchdown, and they take the lead.
24 in that play, Mike?
Yes, sir.
And that's a pass, correct?
That's correct.
Again, we always like to correct people about the pass. When he pitches in front of him, it's a pass, so that will count as a reception for Montreal and
his third touchdown reception of the year.
24 yards.
Babinsack on for the extra point. Jackson's kick is on its way, and He continues to be perfect, and it's 6:36 to go in the first. Highlands draws first blood. It's the Rams 7, and the Wildcats nothing.
Wirezone's the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. Our stores offer a competitive price on today's most popular smartphones, devices, and accessories with award-winning customer service. And now blazing fast and reliable internet is available in your area with Verizon 5G Home. With a simple, hassle-free setup, you can install it by yourself, no messy wires, and no annual contracts. Call 724-226-4590 today and learn how you get NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube absolutely free, or visit your Wirezone headquarters in Trona Heights, Walmart Plaza, or Pittsburgh Mills Hall. NFL Sunday Ticket. It's addictive.
It's a big one. Rams move it 56 yards on 4 plays, and capped off by the Minaj Lucas 24-yard shovel pass touchdown to Montrell Johnson, and the Rams lead it 7-0. And Babinsack will kick it off for Highlands. Babinsack now 11 out of 11 this year on extra points.
Golden Rams picking up what it left off last week, Mike. Opening drive touchdown, marches right down the field.
Jackson Babinsack foot into the ball. And this is going to be Ladar Jackson again at the 10-yard line. He's out over the 15, 20. Oh, and he hit him so hard his helmet popped off. And Mara's getting congratulated. I think he's the one that laid the lick.
Logan Tees helped out there too, Mike, the freshman.
The Rams are coming out. Well, that rest last week must have done them some good, huh?
I think so, Mike. Like I said, it was...
they were banged up going into that game.
Montrell Johnson, Tavon Partlow missed that game.
One of those guys are back tonight. It just helps the depth. So it's first down, East Allegheny on their 20-yard line. Ladar, L-A-D-A-R Jackson, not like Lamar Jackson.
Birdie and Highlands winning here 41-20. No overtime, Mike.
New running back is Cameron Marshall, number 6 in the backfield. And here's the throw by Mack to the far side of the field, and it's caught by Ronnie Lawrence. Lawrence up over the 25 to the 28-yard line.
Cherry down there.
We have a whistle.
Lucas, we got a player down, Mike.
Player down, flag down, player down. It's a Highlands player down.
Gangloff.
It's like Jordan Gangloff. While they tend to Jordan, we'll take a quick timeout and we'll be right back. Jordan Gangloff is up and with a little hitch in his get along, but he is coming off under his own power, so that's good news. So 7-yard pickup on that first play. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Wildcats. They got to wait till Jordan gets out of the field, of course. Rams lead at 7-0. 6:17 left first quarter. Starting lineups, of course, brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting with Braden and Daniel on board. The 5th generation of Timmons got you covered. 2nd down 3, East Allegheny on the 28-yard line. High snap, and Mack turn, and the give is to Cameron Marshall, but not much. Marshall is grabbed by Beckham Ochoa and brought to the turf.
Logan Tees on that tackle too.
Maybe a yard to the 29. 3rd down, 2 to go.
Number 77 is in the line, Jameer Holland. Mike, look at him, 5'10", 350. He's playing left tackle when he comes out of the huddle. Excuse me, left guard. He's a guard.
And that's before breakfast. 3rd and 2.
Big 3rd down for the Golden Rams. Get a stop here.
Cedric Mack gonna want to throw it. He's hit. Oh, the ball's loose.
Loose.
They're calling it a fumble. Still loose. Oh, and the Rams kick it out of bounds. They tried to get a hold of it. I think TOC might have got a foot on it there, and he's not too happy, but they made a great play. They hit Mack for the sack. I didn't see who got it.
Dante Allen, like 54.
54, okay.
First time we mentioned his name, right?
All year, I think.
Yes.
Dante, a sophomore, got a lot of young players playing on that Highlands defense. And they're going to mark this ball all the way back at the 14-yard line. It's a 15-yard loss.
Dante only a sophomore, 5'9", 190. And again, Mike, good point. We're adding depth to the lineup as we go along.
A lot of freshmen playing too, so it's 4th down. 4th and a mile, and the Wildcats will punt it. And it's a high one. Looks like off the side of his foot. The Rams need to get out of the way. It takes a Highlands bounce, or East Allegheny bounce, but that's okay. The Rams will have it. 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line. Did you see Cherry running after that thing when nobody was going for it?
That's right. You pick it up and go.
So the Rams will have great field position at 5:16 left first quarter.
Like the East Allegheny coaching position, interesting. Frank Cortazza Jr., his dad coached there.
And he's on staff with him.
And he took over for Don Pecora. He resigned after last season, Mike. He was there 11 years, 8 playoff appearances, 9-3 last year. And we wonder why he got out. Now we see they're 0.
And they're first cousins.
How about that?
How about that? There's more of a it's like the Garys at Fort Cherry. First down, Highlands. And here is Lucas firing to the near side of the field. It's caught by Johnson. Zigzag, high-stepping 5, and scores! What a play by Montel Johnson. It's a Highlands touchdown.
And Mike, he gave the high step, and I don't think he had to give the high step. What do you think?
So Montrell's in the end zone for the second time, and the Rams continue with the big plays. They came into tonight with 11 big plays on the rushing side, 7 on the passing, and they've already added on with a couple more here in this first quarter, and the Rams lead it 13-0.
How many you giving there, Mike?
36 yards. Jackson Babinsack is on. His brother holds it. The kick is up, and the line drive is no good. Wide right. That's the first one he's ever missed.
And talked to his dad at the soccer game the other day, and I said, Milo does not believe in the announcer's jinx.
No.
And
I'm just informing the people.
He just kind of smiled, and well, that streak is over.
But he can see. Now, guess what? He's going to start another one. 5:04 to go. The Rams lead it 13-0. Don't you hate it when you have a vision to improve your home and no one to help you achieve it? Or you find a contractor and the work they deliver is unsatisfactory, where you can put those concerns aside and make your next call to neighbor Beanie Home Renovations. They have over 25 years of experience and deliver excellent results in every project. Twice recognized as best of the best by the Trib, Beanie's team is skilled, professional, respectful to their clients. From kitchens and bathroom to foundations and roofing, Beanie works diligently to embrace the vision of every client. Take the first step in making your vision come true. 724-351-3172 to set up a free estimate, or visit BeanieHomeRenovations.com. Beanie Home Renovations, where the bee is always busy. The Rams move it 1 play, 36 yards, 12 seconds.
There you go. That's the kind of drives we like. Well, Mike, Allegheny 7, we're finally in conference play. They were 3-3 non-conference last week. Now we get right down to it. We have a Monte Christian playing at Valley tonight. Big one. Freeport's at Deer Lakes. Burl got the bye. They're playing a non-conference game.
They're playing Derry. Oh, it's picked up, and now it's going to be a touchback. What happened was DJ Warren touched it, but the minute the ball goes into the end zone, it becomes a touchback. Touch it or not, it'll be first down Wildcats at their 20.
Yeah, Burl's hosting Derry tonight. They've lost to Mount Pleasant. Like, they're 0-3 over in Bucksland.
And they will be here for senior night on the 11th of October. Yep.
Flying by quick. Homecoming, by the way, is going to be...
That's our next home game against Freeport on October 4th.
We're going to be on the road for the next 2 at Amani Christian and at...
Do we have a marker? We have a marker down for something? Let's see if we can pick it up. It's illegal. All right, so that's a 10-yard blocking below the waist call against East Allegheny. That'll start them at their 10.
I think that's the first time this year we didn't get the first penalty, right?
Yeah. That's hard to believe that it's actually the first penalty of the game, but that is the case. Mr. Laval's keeping the laundry in the pockets in his crew so far. First down now for the Wildcats. They start at their 10-yard line. 5:03 left first quarter. The Rams lead 13-0. And some fireworks on offense for Highlands. And Mack turns and gives it to his running back. That's Cameron Marshall, the senior. Nudges it up to about the 10-yard line. Ratzenberg is in there for the Rams. Also, number 10 is Tavon Partlow back in the lineup. The gain will be, if there is one, maybe back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Rams have a man down, so we'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back. Jordan Gangaloff coming off the field. This time he needs help. He's down for the second straight time, and we'll have to keep an eye on Jordan there. I don't know what the issue was the first time, but he did get right back out there, and he made the play there. Yeah. But Jordan's a senior. Yeah, Jordan's a senior. He doesn't want to miss any time right now. That's you don't get too many of these opportunities.
And Mike, Dante Allen's going to go in.
Dante Allen's 54, so keep an eye on him. He made a big sack the first time he was in. And we're down to third string over there because Braden Litwicki has been out. Hopefully next week. I'm looking at him right now, and he's got a sleeve on the right leg, so hopefully he'll be all right. 2nd down and 10. There was no gain on that one. And we got some movement. I think the Wildcats might have. Nope, it's offside on the Rams. Rams got a little bit anxious. So that'll make it 2nd and 5 at the 15. First penalty on Highlands tonight. They go at it quickly. And they go, loose football, and the Rams are on it at the 10-yard line. It's Beckham Ochoa on the football for Highlands.
Great opportunity for the Golden Rams to take advantage here, Mike.
No, it is, and the Rams with the short porch to go now on that turnover. The Rams now -1 on turnovers. That's only the 2nd turnover they forced on the season. So they'll have it 1st down. They're going to mark it at the 12. It's 1st and 10. The Rams look like they might be a little bit confused. They still have some time on the play clock. They're going to go pistol. Lucas at quarterback, and Cherry is the tailback. That's Carter in motion, and now we have whistles. Let's see what we have here. It's false start against the Rams. They were confused from the beginning there.
It didn't look great for the get-go. Mike and Monty Christian, why they're #1. They beat a good Beaver team last week, 42-28. You mentioned they're at Valley tonight.
I caught a little bit of that when we got home.
How'd you do that?
On my phone. That game was still going to past 11:30. I was following Steve Rothstein, who was covering it. So.
Oh, okay.
Lucas play fake. Going to throw it out here to the near side of the field, and incomplete. It went off of Burford, popped up into the air. The Wildcats had a man there, and that was Nate Lucanish, the sophomore linebacker. He almost had a gift.
Guess what I saw? I saw Quaker Valley Freeport.
On Saturday.
I walked over.
Well, you said you heard I was talking to you on the phone.
Yep.
You're walking the dog. You heard the PA announcer, so you took the dog home and went to the game.
They beat Quaker Valley 44-12. Our old friend's kid, Jake Tapper, is coaching Quaker Valley.
Jake Tapper?
Kappa.
Oh, Jake Tapper. Okay. I'm sorry. We don't do politics or religion. We turn that in. Johnson's in motion. And this is Lucas, going to keep it. Lucas is hit, spins out of there, keeps fighting. Oh, they look like they might have grabbed the mask. He gets to the 15-yard line, and there's the flag. Yep. Looks like they grabbed him up around the mask area, and we'll see how that goes. Ladar Jackson, one man in there, and Jaden Tyler Crite, the defensive tackle, the senior number 11, make the tackle. And there it is. So it's a 5-yard garden variety, so you can give Minaj the gain down to the 14-yard line at 3, plus the 5 yards on the face mask. So they're going to put it on the 9, and it's going to be 2nd down and 8. Rams leading at 13-0, still playing here in the first quarter as darkness settles over Golden Ram Stadium. On a beautiful Friday night. They give us to Cherry through the middle. He high steps into the end zone for a Highlands touchdown. Darius Cherry runs it straight in, and the Rams have put 3 on the board here in the first 8.5 minutes.
Untouched, Mike.
A 9-yard Darius Cherry touchdown. And for Darius on the season, that is his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Minaj leads the way. He's got 7. He had the one last week, which we did count, by the way.
All right, let's start a new streak, Mike.
So here we go. Jackson Babinsack to start a new streak. Ball is down. The kick is line drive up through there, and it's good at 3:34 remaining. And the Rams lead it. Highlands 20, East Allegheny 0.
Ron Gillette Towing and Service is registered contractor certified in Pennsylvania. State inspections and emissions. Call Gillette's today for all your towing, paving, excavating, hauling, demolition, and snow removal needs. Planning a cleanup? You can rent a 10-yard curb box. One call and you can dump it all, but no paint or tires. Gillette Towing is fully licensed, insured, bonded, certified, and owns all their own state-of-the-art equipment, and they're proud to have an 8+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Call the Gillettes at 226-1222. Phones answer 365. 24/7 for emergency service, and as always, it's person to person. Find them on the web at rongiletteinc.com or on Facebook at Ron Gillette Inc. Towing and More. Ron Gillette Towing and Service, the AK Valley leader since 1955.
Jackson Babbitt started his career by making 32 consecutive extra points. So that's pretty good.
Darn good.
And he'll kick it off here for the fourth time already, Dean. Allegheny get tired. 20-0 Highlands. 3:34 left first quarter.
Do we need to mention a mercy rule, Mike?
Now we'll get there. Here's the kick. He's going the other way this time.
Boy, he boomed that
one. He did down to the 4-yard line, and this is Tyron Bivens near side of the field, and he's hit and dropped at the 16-yard line. I saw Ochoa there to meet him.
And Beasley's down there too.
And it was also Marquise Johnson was the man that actually made him turn into the middle of the field. So it'll be first down Wildcats. Don't get back to the 20. They're going to mark him at the 17 to 16-yard line.
Lake Monte Christian is at Valley. Valley lost to Greensburg 50-14. They're giving up 46 points a game. What do you think of Monte Christian will hang on?
Oh, whatever they want.
Yeah.
They can probably name it. It's going to be a big game next week.
At Monte Christian.
Can you believe that's going to be for the halfway point of the season?
Flying by, isn't it?
It's ridiculous. It hasn't gotten cool yet.
No.
Cedric Mack, the quarterback. He's going to throw it. Guns it over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Lucas at the 30,
he may
20,
go all the way, Mike.
10.
Oh,
Lucas is brought down at the 5-yard line. He brought it back 25 yards, but Minaj picks it off. Second turnover for East Allegheny.
And he was just sitting there playing center field, Mike.
Now let me check our numbers here. That is the Highlands' first interception of the 2024 season.
Everett, Mike, threw for 171 yards last week.
So the ball's at the 5. It's first down.
How many plays will it take?
How about another one-play drive? I was just going to say. And the give is to Kyron Beasley. Tries to cut through there, but he's thrown to the turf at the 3-yard line. First met by Tyron Bivens, and then 52 finished him, and that's Rocco Oakes, the sophomore defensive lineman.
His first run of the year.
Beasley giving Cherry a blow. At the 3, 2-yard pickup, second and goal. Is that Beasley's first carry of the year?
Yeah, I think so, Mike.
I just got a text from a viewer that said mercy by halftime. Beasley right through the middle, and he's into the end zone. His first 2 carries of the year produce a Highlands touchdown. Kyron Beasley.
3 yards?
3 yards. And the Rams have upped it to 26-0 at the 2:41 mark. Babatak on for the extra point. Keegan puts it down. Jackson boots it up. Out of the snap by Naviglia. It all works. And the Rams lead it 27-0 at 2:41 first quarter. Wow.
Explosive offense indeed, huh?
Yeah, they are. 2-play drive this time.
Well, are you or someone you know in need of physical or occupational therapy? Consider a caring therapist at Phoenix Physical Therapy in Eternal Heights. Zach Bartolotta and his staff specialize in one-on-one personalized care, coupled with the most up-to-date techniques and equipment in physical and occupational therapy. They treat any type of injury, specializing in sports, orthopedics, vestibular, workman comp injuries, and women's health and pelvic floor physical therapy. Phoenix will help you with your goal of returning to the activities you love the most. Phoenix Physical Therapy is conveniently located at 1601 Union Avenue in Eternal Heights, behind Eaton Park and St. Joe's High School. They have flexible hours for your convenience and accept most insurances, including UPMC. Give them a call today at 724-224-5090 to set up an appointment.
You know, it's interesting. Now that we've gone live, people that have your number can actually text you during the game.
How about
yeah,
that?
I noticed this now.
I always get a check to make sure we're on the air.
Well, we're being watched. I know that. 27-0. Man, the Rams have come shot out of a cannon here tonight. Babinsack's going to kick this one, and it's going to get on the ground. And it's going to come to Amar Everett. And Everett gets it up to maybe the 18, the 19-yard line, and that'll be it for the Wildcats. That's where they'll start at 2:31 left first quarter.
Logan Lattice on that play, along with Marquise Johnson.
Well, one thing we got going tonight is the defenses look good, and that's one thing that we were hoping to, add a little bit. But with so many young players, like we've been saying, freshmen, and so do we have an issue here? I don't know where to put the ball, first of all.
They have 2 balls out there.
2? Oh, yeah. One guy had it at the 20. They never got anywhere near the 20, by the way. First and 10.
Cedric Mack last week, Mike, threw for 171 yards.
He's a lefty. Slinging it out there. They go trips to the left this time. And Amar Everett is the sidecar. First down, East Allegheny at the 20-yard line. 2:30 left of the first quarter. All Highlands so far. Was this a TV timeout? We promise this is not us.
No, it is not.
We are not doing this. We have not asked for any breaks.
I talked to Stick Crew, and they said they had trouble communicating last couple.
How about the
weeks.
Steeler game? They had one like that they didn't know if it was the first down or not.
Yeah.
Mack turns in to give his to Everett, gets a nice hole and plunges through there up to the 24-yard line. Logan Teese made first contact, and Tevin Owen Kratzenberg in there to bring him off his feet. That might be one of their best plays of the game. They got 4 on that one. Running plays anyway. 2nd and 6 for the Wildcats.
2:09 to go here in the first quarter. A long first quarter.
And a very pleasant breeze. Well, all that scoring will do that to you.
It slows it down.
Very pleasant breeze coming into the booth, too. Injuries, too, Tom Stabile mentions. Mack fires, and this is caught, but what a stick. It's going to be a first down at the 31-yard line. Cherry put a lick on the receiver, and that was Ronte Lawrence, but it's a first down. Second first down for East Allegheny.
It's great concentration on his part, Mike, because he took a lick there by Cherry.
Good throw by Mack, too.
The lefty.
2 catches for 14 yards for Lawrence. First down at the 31. Clock winds to 1:40 left first quarter. Rams lead at 27-0. And Mack is back. He looks, he fires over the middle, and it's complete. DJ Warren has it, and he gets out of bounds with a first down. East Allegheny across the 45 and out of bounds at about the 47-yard line.
He gave yardage to get yardage, Mike.
Yeah, he put a little Dante Johnson there, like running backwards almost.
How'd Dante do this past week?
I don't know. They lost. I know the guy we got back, Dante Jackson, had an interception, so we'll take it.
I have 2 fantasy teams, and I had first pick in both leagues, and you told me not to take Christian McCaffrey injury, and I did, and I don't think he's playing this week, Mike.
He's going on IR.
Don't say.
He is.
Well, if he is, I got to pick up the
They foreshadowed that. I think it's coming. Now they fire it quickly
Wide
to Portis. And Portis has some room. 45-40 down the sideline. Highlands 35. The minute I said nice things about the defense, East Allegheny's putting a nice drive together. First down in Highlands territory.
Lucas drives him out of bounds. Got a great block down.
Portis, tall drink of water there, too.
First time in Highlands territory?
It is. A 19-yard gain, first down. They've got first downs on 3 straight plays. And Mack is 5 for 7. Only one's hit the ground.
Pumps wide open
again. And he fires to the near side of the field, and this one's caught. Spun out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It's Tanner Loya. Derai Carter makes the stop.
A little drive together here, Mike.
Yes, sir.
2nd and 1.
And Mack is accurate with the football.
.107 to go here. Knocked out of bounds on that play. Clock stops.
The setback is Everett. And he gets it, finds a crack, and gets the first down to the Highlands 23-yard line.
Kratzenberg down there to make the tackle along with Allen.
That's the fourth first down of this drive for the Wildcats, and they have it at the Highlands 23.
See Jordan Gangloff, Mike, down there with his shoulder pads off, and Mara's next to him.
Yeah, Mara's gimping around too, yeah. That's why Ochoa's back in there. And now Max fires it over the middle, and a leaping catch down inside the 10-yard line by DJ Warren. And it's going to be first and goal East Allegheny at the Highlands 7-yard line.
Lucas makes a stop, but not until they get the first down, Mike.
At the 7, it's a 16-yard gain.
And East Allegheny coming to life.
That's 2 catches for 32 for DJ Warren. First and goal, East Allegheny. As the clock winds to 25 seconds first quarter, the Rams lead at 27-0. They go 3 to the right, 1 to the left.
Rolling that
and
way.
Mack is rolling the opposite direction. Remember, he's a lefty. He fires it. It's tipped and almost intercepted in the end zone. Rams got a piece of it at the line of scrimmage, and a couple of them there. Burford was one man, and Cherry was the other. They had their sonar on the football, but couldn't quite get there as it died in the end zone.
Ochoa brought the heat that time, Mike. And when he rolls to his right and has to throw back, it's a tough throw.
He had to get himself turned around, exactly. Second and goal at 17 seconds now. Wide side of the field to the right, as you saw on that play. Now Tanner Loya splits to the left this time. He's the only man over there. And Mack is back.
Rolling that way again.
The other way again. Throws it, and it's caught beautifully for a touchdown by DJ Warren. He got hit hard, but he hung on to it. And Warren's in the end zone. Excellent drive by East Allegheny. They march it 80 yards.
7-yard pass play. Basically, they've abandoned the running game, Mike. They just went to the air that time. DJ Warren.
That's a very accurate throwing by Cedric Mack on that drive.
The lefty.
Speaking of lefties, left-footed kicker, big 58 is out there. Tymir Culverson. The holder is Cedric Mack, the quarterback. And they're going to run a fake off it. He runs to the right. He's going to waltz into the end zone for a 2-point conversion.
How about that? That looked like it was planned, Mike.
Oh, it definitely was planned. A lot of points in this first quarter. And the Highlands lead now is Highlands 27 and East Allegheny 8. Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates is dedicated to serving great La Primo Espresso coffee and hand-dipped small batch candy using the finest Belgian dark milk chocolates. And now with 2 locations, downtown Tarentum and at the Heights Plaza in Natrona Heights. Born out of love for great chocolate, remarkable coffee, and a sense of giving back to the community, Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates has a mission of providing uniquely delicious products while serving as a gathering place for friends and family. Come experience a one-of-a-kind coffee and chocolate experience at 206 Corbett Street in Trentham or 1705 Union Avenue, Natrona Heights. They're open weekdays till 5 and weekends till 3. Check them out at their website at harvestmoonc2.com. That's harvestmoon, the letter C, the number 2.com. Drink coffee, eat chocolate, be kind. That drive was an 80-yard drive on 9 plays, and it took them 2 minutes and 21 seconds. And East Allegheny's on the board with their first touchdown of the game. They're only averaging 14.6 points a game this year.
Bill Whalen, watching at home, says hello to the class of '92.
Okay.
That's their 32nd reunion. It sounds like they have one every year, Mike.
Why not? If it's a reason to get together and have fun, I'm all for it.
All right, let's see what they can do with this kick.
Kickoff to Highlands this time, and this is Culverson, and he boots it.
Nice, back to the 10.
And it's taken by Johnson at the 14-yard line. Out over the 25, the 30, the 35, and he's brought down at the 37-yard line. Dragging him down is Cameron Marshall, but a good return by Montrell Johnson. And the Rams will have good field position. They have 1 play here at 2 seconds. First down for the Rams.
Mike, unfortunately, I see the golf cart coming out. That's not a good thing.
No, never. The Rams will start at the 38. Yeah, the golf cart's for Jordan Gangloff.
And he's on crutches, unfortunately.
So here we go.
Oh, miss.
Oh, they snap at the cherry. He lost it. I think East Allegheny's got it. The Rams had a mess there.
How was that ball snapped at Cherry?
Because he was the quarterback.
Guess what? Yeah, Minaj. Hope he's okay.
Yeah, he was the quarterback. Minaj on the bench. They snap at the cherry. He fumbled it, and it's recovered by Jordan Rondo at the 37-yard line on the final play of the first quarter.
Crazy first quarter, Mike. Wow.
And that is the end of the first period here at Highlands with your score. Highlands 27 and the East Allegheny Wildcats 8. We'll keep it here. We have got commercials in. So anyway, so now you got to wonder about Minaj. Minaj is on the bench.
Do you see him down there, Mike?
He's sitting on the bench. His helmet is right next to him. I don't know if that was just a play or or you know, just to give him a rest, or if something's wrong with him. And there's a shot of him. Thanks, Don. And I mean, it doesn't look any worse for the wear, but
well, it gives me a chance to give you the golf report tonight, Mike. Here's the big thing: 18 holes at Buffalo, 2 hours 56 minutes. I am so proud of my playing partner, Cindy Lambing, former coach here at Highlands, coached the girls basketball team, and she taught elementary. It came down to a 3-foot putt. If I make this putt, I win. And I said to myself,
make this putt. Oh, sorry.
No, I said, wouldn't it be nice to have a draw? Just, I'm going to say that, okay? But I'm so proud of that 256. 18 holes, never stopped once, Mike. Buffalo golf course.
And a beautiful day.
$33. They give you a hoagie, a drink, and a bag of chips. You can't beat that.
So the Wildcats with great field position. High snap. Max got it. He's going to fire deep. Got a man open. It is caught.
Mike,
it's a touchdown on 2 consecutive plays. DJ Warren is in the end zone. And the Wildcats are right back in this ball game.
Just crazy, Mike. Bang, bang. 33 yards.
And they have found something soft in that Highlands secondary. A 33-yard touchdown pass, and this is starting to turn into every other game we've had at this stadium this year.
And that was Warren again?
Yep. Warren from Max, same combination as the last time. This one, 33 yards. And now we'll see what they do. It's 27-14 already, and we'll see if Tymir Culverson actually kicks it this time. Anytime you got a guy in their 50s kicking, you know, you're thinking like Luke Roser or something. Snap, they just do get it to him, and Culverson's kick is up. And that kick is good. So at 11:52 first half, now the score is Highlands 27 and East Allegheny 15.
Back to back. Wow.
So now we're going to see about the Rams getting the ball back, and we'll see about Minaj. That might have just been, I don't know, was that just a series of, we're going to run some Wildcat with Cherry? I don't know.
Crazy.
But he fumbled it, and there's Minaj still on the bench. This doesn't look good. And you remember last year, Minaj a few times had injury issues.
He took an awkward fall in the interception, like you should remember.
Yeah, he did. You're right. You're absolutely right. He came down at the 5-yard line. He did stay in to hand it off. I believe it was him. Now I got me questioning myself.
Well, if you're watching live, you can actually go back and find out. You know that, right?
He may have come out then. Beasley ran it. So East Allegheny will kick off, and Tymir Culverson will do it. Montrell Johnson to the near side of the field, Derai Carter to the far side. They're both standing at around their 20-yard line. Now East Allegheny gets a guy out late. Now the referee hasn't given the kicker the ball yet, so the play clock doesn't start until he does. There you go. 8 seconds in. They scored at 11 seconds, so it's 2 touchdowns in 19 seconds for East Allegheny to cut into this lead.
Quick strike offense. We talked about Mac throwing for 171 last week and a couple of touchdowns. He showed why there.
And here's the kick by Culverson, and this is going to be to Derai Carter's side of the field. It's going to have to get it at the 10-yard line. Cuts to the 15, to the 20. Now we got a battle here at the 35-yard line.
Fought hard for those 12 yards.
There was a battle between Bryce Tavares and Justin Miller, 2 freshmen, and they were about, they thought the better of it and walked to the opposite sides of the field. There was not an official in sight near them, and they were really going at it.
Good news, Minaj is back out there, Mike.
Okay.
What's with the towel? Check the towel out.
Well, it's like Hawaiian night in the student section, so they're going beach night, and that's what that is. First down, Highlands at the 24.
So we have a theme here, huh?
Oh, every week. All schools do that.
But not with your quarterback.
Burles is red, white, and blue. Hey, he's showing, you know, he's with them. Give it a Cherry, rips it off up over the 30, the 35, the 40, and finally dragged down at the 41-yard line by Cameron Marshall, the senior defensive end, but not before Cherry rips off another long one. Another big play for Highlands. First down, 17 yards.
He now 4 rushes, 60 yards for Darius Cherry in the touchdown.
Rams pick up their 6th first down of the ball game. First and 10 at the 41. Quick pass by Lucas, and this one's caught by Burford on the far side of the field. He shakes and bakes and gets it up to the 48-yard line.
7.
7-yard pick
for 7 yards.
So the 48 it'll be. Second down and 3. You like those 7-yard gains on first down. First catch for Burford tonight. Montrell had the other.
2.
The other 2, I'm sorry. This is Cherry. To the near side of the field. 30.
That's that burst.
And all the way to the 26-yard line. Pulled down for behind. The East Allegheny coaches wanted to hold on the edge, but none to be had. And Cherry rips off another long one for a first down.
26.
So they're going to mark this at the 27. 29-yard pickup.
89 now for Cherry on 5 carries.
First and 10. Lucas tries to get outside.
He got a man open there over the middle.
Now he's going to throw it. Oh, he does. He hit him in the middle of the field. It's Darius Cherry, and he walks into the end zone for a Highlands touchdown. What a scramble by Minaj Lucas.
And Cherry just snuck out of the backfield, Mike. Nobody anywhere near him.
A 27-yard touchdown pass. My goodness. So Cherry catches it.
94 yards now passing for Minaj.
Cherry's 2nd reception of the year, and it results in a touchdown. And the points, again, at Golden Ram Stadium are coming fast and furious. I think that is up by Babinsack and Good at 10:01 left of the 2nd quarter, and here we go again.
Wow.
Highlands leads it 34-15, 27 yards.
Well, Philippines Family Dining and Pizzeria was born in Trona Heights in 1999. It didn't take long for their name to become synonymous with great food and overwhelming community support. Philippines offering award-winning burgers, wings, specialty sandwiches, and of course, pizza. Not just any pizza, the often imitated, never duplicated Burrville pie. I'm getting hungry just reading it, Mike. I'll be there with Carol and Oz tonight. You may be joining us. George Guido is too. Made from their special super secret recipe named in honor of Burrville section of Harrison, where Philippines is located. Kitchen's open after the game, so stop and say hi, or call them at 724-226-3505 for takeout. It's the place where Rams fans meet and greet. Philippines Family Dining and Pizzeria at Freeport Road in Trona Heights.
76 yards on 4 plays.
Like the feature game tonight in the Allegheny 7 is Freeport at Derry. Actually, Freeport at Deer Lakes. Deer Lakes beat Derry last week 34-12. I get some interesting facts on that game. And they're not good for Deer Lakes.
That'll be interesting tonight. Babinsack boots it to the middle. And this is Tyron Bivens.
Ooh.
And he is hit at the 20-yard line and brought down. And that is Bryce Tavares, who's fired up on the last kickoff. He got to hit somebody legally this time.
Mike, listen to this. Deer Lakes hosts Freeport. Again, 53rd time they met. Freeport leads the series. Are you ready for this? 45-7.
Wow.
But Deer Lakes won last year 35-0. They never beat them back-to-back ever. And last year they broke a 12-game losing streak against Freeport. So Freeport looked pretty impressive last week against Quaker Valley. So Deer Lakes #2 in 3A. See if Freeport will give them a challenge tonight.
First down, East Allegheny on their 21-yard line. It's 34-15. The points just keep on coming here at Golden Ram Stadium. Mack's going to throw it. It is caught, pulled down at the turf by Ronte Lawrence, gets spun around and dropped at the 20-yard line. He didn't get anything for his trouble.
Partlow got him down.
And so did Teese. And now we got a marker down. Now what's this all? This is all the way on the other side of the field. So we'll see what this is about. Big 77 is pleading his case, Jameer Howlett. Oh, that was it. Howlett was one of them, and Feasley was the other. He said 15?
15 and 77. Yep. 77 is that big guy.
Yeah, that's Howlett.
Yep.
And so those will offset. So we're going to replay the down. Apparently, they still have first down. It should be second, right? It is second. Okay. So the play counted for no gain.
And our guy running the
I don't know.
Yeah,
it looks like it's second down, I think.
High
and
snap
Mack
again.
is back. Mack is running for his life. Sprints out to the left and fires it deep, and it is incomplete. He threw it into the East Allegheny bench. And it'll be third down.
Third and 18 to go here in the second quarter. And the scoreboard's been lit up.
We had 105 points the last game here. The first game of the season, there were 75 points. We already have 49.
And we have 9 minutes left to go
in the second quarter.
The second quarter.
Hope you pack a lunch when you come to these.
What's the over?
Ken wants to know what the over is. We may have already hit it. Third and 10.
Empty backfield.
Cedric Mack. And flips it out to Everett. And Everett doesn't get anything. As a matter of fact, he loses a couple.
Nodge came up from the free safety position to make the stop. Good to see him back out there.
4th and 13.
Logan Lattis checking in for Lucas as they anticipate a punt.
They aren't doing much in the rushing department, East Allegheny, that's for sure. They have done all of their damage through the air, so they will have to punt it. The punter is Jordan Rondo, and standing back at the 45 for Highlands is Derai Carter. Here's the snap. It's a good one, and Rondo boots it. It's high.
Wow, great punt.
Carter has to go down to the turf, and that's the most important thing, just get the ball. The way Highlands is moving it, they have scored every time they've had it. So it's first down Highlands on the East Allegheny 48-yard line with 8:31 left in the first half.
Mike, 10 years ago, the Jackson brothers.
One of them's right over here.
Elijah and his brother Jeremy scored 3 touchdowns.
Which game was this?
This was at West Shamokin. Remember going up there, Mike?
Remember we couldn't get out of there because there was a fire and the one street in the town was blocked?
And we took like 15 buses with the band and everybody. They were lining the streets. I never saw that many buses.
I think Jeremy brought a punt back that night.
Not a punt, Mike.
A kickoff?
Interception.
Interception, a pick 6 for those guys scored so many touchdowns, not offensive touchdowns that year. It was pretty crazy.
He had 2 in the second quarter, 1 for a touchdown.
Lucas steps up. Lucas fires it downfield, and down at the turf, Montrell. They're going to say yes. Montrell at the 27-yard line.
Kind of sold that, Mike, didn't he?
He sure did. I'm not sure.
Didn't move.
21 yards.
I'll let you make the call, is what he said.
Well, I'm going to say this. We've had so many go against us so far this year.
But,
if one goes our way, I'm not going to complain.
Minaj is 5 of 6 for 115 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Montrell Johnson, 3 catches, 81 yards. First down at the 27. Lucas is back. He's going to fire it to the end zone. He's got Carter down there, and it is intercepted in the end zone. 2 sevens went for it, and DJ Warren picks it off for East Allegheny.
Pass is intercepted by number 7, DJ Warren in the end zone.
Got to give East Allegheny credit, Mike. They are not giving up here.
Highlands with their second turnover of the ball game. So Highlands has turned it over twice. East Allegheny's turned it over twice. It hasn't been a Picasso, that's for sure. And the Wildcats will get it back at their 20-yard line.
Mentioned George Gatto, Mike. He's still writing through the years column for the Valley. On that same night, check this out. Remember Trey Tipton?
From Apollo Ridge, yes, and his running mate was Dwayne Brown.
They had a combined 510 yards, and they beat Katanning 44-41 in overtime, snapping Katanning's 10-game win streak.
Goodness.
You know you're going back when those schools don't exist anymore.
Yeah, Shamokin's not in the Whitfield.
Yep.
Katanning isn't any longer. They're part of Armstrong, of course.
All right, East Allegheny goes to work after the turnover.
34-15. Highlands leads at 7:51 left first half. Mack turns and they give us to Everett. Everett with a jitterbug move to the outside, but the brown shirts get there quickly and they swarm him over at the 23-yard line. Ochoa and Burford and also 56, Luke Lattis, the freshman nose tackle.
Burford, I'll tell you what, he is a good tackler, Mike. He goes right down and gets those ankles. There might be 3 guys on top. When you get to the bottom of the pile, there's Burford.
3-yard gain for Everett.
I think Aiden's been a 3-year starter for us.
Who's that?
Aiden Burford.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And played when he was a freshman.
Remember his brother? He was tough, too.
Well, we had Drake, obviously.
Yep. Drake with a J.
With a J. And Mack is back. He
Wide
fires it to a wide open
Mike.
man, and it's DJ Warren again. He's at the Highlands 30 and tackled beautifully by Montrell Johnson. He might have saved the touchdown.
He certainly did.
There are men open all over the place, and Cedric Mack can gun that football. 47 yards to the Highlands 27.
Warren is putting on a show. He's been his main target tonight.
He's got 86 yards in receptions. From the Highlands 27, this time Mack's just going to run it to the 25, to the 20, to the 15, sidelines, and he sidesteps out of bounds at the 8-yard line, and it's 1st and goal. The 9th first down for East Allegheny in the first half, and this Highlands defense is getting shredded again here. 1st and goal at, nope, they're going to say he stepped out before he got inside the 10. It's at the 12. 15 yards. 1st and 10.
After those first 2 3-and-outs, East Allegheny's really stepped it up here.
6.5 left. First half.
Trips right.
Trying to make it a 2-score game. Mack is in trouble. Now he throws it over here, and it's incomplete. Burford had tight coverage on Portis.
Had a little conversation afterward.
2nd and 10. There's a lot of conversating going on down there tonight. I've noticed that. East Allegheny, proud champion of this conference. Not liking how their season started, and they're not taking too kindly to it.
And the reality is nothing's really happened this first conference game tonight.
Right. Yeah, but you don't want to start 0-3 even if it's not conference games, that's for sure.
And Mike, there's a lot of teams that started 0-3. You'd be surprised by the names.
Mack is back. Sprints to the near side of the field. He fires it over the middle, and it's incomplete. It was behind Portis, but Montrell Johnson was there to make sure anyway, and it's 3rd down.
Central Valley, Mike, they lost to Bell Vernon. They're 0-3. They were the preseason #1 favorite in 3A.
Whoa.
McKeesport's 0-3. Lots of 0-3s out there.
And McKeesport's a pretty good football team.
Guess who else is 0-3? Penn Hill.
We were listening to McKeesport on the way home the other night. Yeah, last Friday.
They're combined 0-9, Mike. They won 28 games last year, so they're not slouching.
3rd and 10, East Allegheny on the 12-yard line. Everett is the sidecar. And now we have whistles, and I believe East Allegheny is going to take a timeout. That'll be their first at 6:15 remaining in the first half. And the Rams leading the game 34-15. Let's take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. So East Allegheny takes their first timeout. And they've got it 3rd down at the Highlands 12. Let's see if the Rams can stop them here and force them into a 4th down decision. Mack is back. Rams send the blitz. It's Kratzenberg. He gets away, steps up, going to run it. 10, 5, and out of bounds, close to a 1st down on the far side of the field. Depend on the spot. He needed to get. It is a 1st down. They got to put it right on the 2, and it's 1st and goal.
Wow, at least East Allegheny's really come on here in the second, end of the 1st quarter into the 2nd.
First and goal at the 2-yard line. Cameron Marshall is a setback. He gets it. He squirts through and gets into the end zone for a touchdown.
Great second effort.
Marshall, the Rams just didn't wrap up. They had men there, but they just watched him go. And Marshall, the big fella, gets in there for the touchdown, and East Allegheny has scored again.
Tease and Allen put their hands up, surprised. They thought they had him down.
So Culverson is on for the extra point. Touchdown by Marshall. Culverson's kick is on its way, and it is good. 5:59 left in the first half, and there's your score. Highlands, these points in these games are unbelievable. Highlands, and we were right off to it last week at Newcastle, too. The same thing was going to happen. 34-22, Highlands leads it. Well, if you're planning a vacation or just looking for someone to keep an eye on your pet for the day, then look no further than Pittsburgh Paws Pet Resort. Saw Jason Booker here earlier, out here watching the game. Pittsburgh Paws located on 4 acres in Fawn Township with plenty of room to run in a beautiful country setting. Pittsburgh Paws is family owned and the owner lives on site. They offer dog and cat boarding, a self-serve dog wash, as well as doggy daycare. Doggy daycare allows dogs to play together in supervised high security indoor-outdoor play yards. Your pup will be assessed for temperament and play style and placed in the perfect group. Call Pittsburgh Paws today, 724-888-PAWS, or check them out on pittsburghpaws.com. And remember, they're just a half mile off Route 28. Pittsburgh Paws Pet Resort, Pittsburgh's premier family-owned and operated pet care facility.
All right, Mike. How many kickoffs are going to have tonight?
Oh, my goodness. 34-22.
We had 5 in the 1st quarter.
And Culverson will kick it off. Let's get one of those kickoff returns you were talking about. They pooch it to the far side of the field, and that's at the 25-yard line. It's DeRye Carter. Over the 20, spins away, runs backwards, he keeps going, and here he comes. He's at the 30. How about DeRye Carter? All the way to the 34-yard line.
No flags.
So the Rams will have it 1st and 10.
Letting them play, Mike. They don't blow the whistle on that play. Mentioned Mike, big shake up in top 5 in 3A this past week. First 2 spots have changed. Monty Christian is now number 1. And Deer Lakes is number 2. Avonworth slips into the 3 hole. Central Valley 0-3, Mike, but they're still 4. They've had some tough competition. Elizabeth Forward's back in at 1-2. My question, where's Highlands?
Pistol. Give it to Cherry, and this time they're waiting for him as he gets a yard up to the 34-yard line. 35-yard line. 2nd and 9.
6 carries, now 90 yards.
2nd and 9.
Now Avonworth, Mike, they're 1-1. They had their game rained out last week. Yep. But they're at TJ this week. That's not going to be good.
No, TJ beat McKeesport last week. That's a game we were listening to.
Elizabeth Ford hosts South Fayette. So Those are non-conference games.
2nd and 9 for the Rams at the 35-yard line. And Lucas going to keep it, spin through the middle, and spins ahead to the 43-yard line. They're going to mark him a yard short of the sticks.
Only a third rush for Minaj tonight for 9 yards. Again, we said coming into the night he had 45 rushes, 43 passes. Tonight he's got 7 passes, 3 rushes.
And passing, he is what, 5 out of 7?
That's what I have.
With 1 pick?
Yep.
Couple touchdowns. Caught Cherry, and I don't think he got there. Now, they're
Forward
marking it
push.
now. We got a
Yeah.
rugby scrum. He's got it for sure now. Oh, I don't know now. I have no idea where this is going to get marked.
Look at the 2 linemen, Mike.
Well,
the
guy up at the top of the screen on the East Allegheny side had it that he made it, and now they pushed it back. And then after the scrum, it looked like he made it.
And they haven't marked the ball yet.
No. They're putting it, nope, that's a right foot spot, so that's not a first down. It's 3rd down.
Go for it.
4th and, what, a foot?
The problem is, Mike, you don't go under center. So even if it's 4th and 1.
To do a sneak?
Yeah,
you got
to go 6 yards
I
right
got
now
your point.
just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to go pistol. And on 4th down, Rams 50% this year. Give it to Cherry. He's got the first down and more. 50, 45. Cherry to the 40-yard line and into East Allegheny territory and a Highlands first down.
Great seal block by Burford that time, Mike.
It's an 18-yard gain to the 39. And puts Cherry up over 100 yards.
Yep, 108. On 7 carries.
And the only time the Rams haven't scored tonight is when they've been turning it over on the fumble and the interception in the end zone.
Yep.
3:40 left, clock winding.
Nice
And now
snap.
they're going to run it and do the little toss to Johnson. Johnson to the 40, the 35, the 30. First down out of bounds at the 27-yard line. That'll be a pass again, remember.
Got the first down. Yep.
12 yards,
12.
11. We'll see where they put it. That 12-yard pickup, 11. Okay. To the 28.
So Minaj 126 yards passing here in the first half. Rams on the move, 3:33 to go in the quarter.
And Johnson's already near 100 yards receiving. And the handoff is to Cherry. And Cherry is hit and spins ahead and maybe gets positive yardage out of it. Down at his ankles was Jordan Rondo, the senior linebacker.
And give him 1 there.
Yep, they got 1 to the 28.
Highlands has all their timeouts here, leading 34-22, 3:10 to go in the second quarter. If you're just joining us, where you been?
These games are unbelievable. We've done this a long time. We've never seen a season start like this with all these points. It is entertaining to say the least. This looks like the AFL. We're going to try Lucas this time. Lucas is hit hard, but he carries men with him to the 25. Minaj, the bull, to the 24.
Up 4.
I'll see where the mark is. They're going to mark it at the 24, so it's going to be 3rd down and about 6.
Halftime stats are going to be longer than War and Peace, Mike. It's charging for ink.
Clock winding, 2:05 left first half. Rams have a 3rd and 6, and I'm sure 2 plays to make it. Lucas is back, steps up, they come after him, he's in trouble, and down he goes at the 35-yard line. First sack of the night by the Wildcats. Big play by 18 in there, and that's Ladar Jackson. They brought the blitz that time. They had 3 or 4 guys in there, that's for sure. It's a 9-yard loss. And it's 4th down and 15, and decision time for Matt Bonaslawski. I would let the clock wind down.
Yeah, it's one thing. Yeah, I would do that.
Highlands gets the ball, correct?
Yes, second half. Yes.
So there's really no. Now, also across the field, if you're Frank Cortazzo, you might want to take a timeout to get the ball back, but he's worried about Highlands' offense. Now, East Allegheny does call timeout.
Is that their first or second?
That's their second. They'll have 1 left. at 1:20 to go. The Rams lead at 34-22. Well, we'll tell the folks about B&J Sports. They've been outfitting our local teams and the great sports fans of the AK Valley for more than 6 decades. Look no further than B&J Sports for all of your sporting goods needs. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. Customized high school jackets to team uniforms, trophies, and plaques, or any kind of sports equipment. You just can't beat the service at B&J Sports. They're located at 1605 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. They're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 till noon. Or give them a call, 724-226-2762. There's something to be said for longevity, and 6 decades says it all. B&J Sports.
Mike, while we have a minute here, explain how the playoffs are going to work this year in 3A.
Right. It's different. We have 3 conferences. The top 3 in each conference will make the playoffs. It's not the first 4 like it's been. So 1, 2, and 3 get in the 3, so that gives you 9 teams. It'll be a 12-team field. There will be 3 wild cards. Those will not go by Gardner points. They will be selected by the WPIAL committee.
4 byes in the first round, 4 home teams, and then the bye people get a home game.
And we roll it back over for 8 more the next time. We're going to go on 4th down and long. Lucas is in trouble. Lucas gets out of there. Steps out, and now here he comes. Lucas has some field. 25, 20, 50, first down inside the 10.
What a run by Minaj Lucas, Mike. Unbelievable. I thought he was down 3 times.
First and goal. And East Allegheny players, hands on hips, they can't believe it. It's at the 9-yard line. It's a 24-yard spectacular run for Minaj Lucas.
Again, 3 times, Mike, I thought he was going down. And now remember, Highlands has their 3 timeouts here.
They do. 52 seconds, but they want to bleed as much time. 4 plays now, you know.
Cherry's going to go
Cherry
on
to the 1-yard line. Brought down by Ladar Jackson and Bryce Dendy, the senior defensive lineman. Now Ramsey to take their time now.
Yep, no rush.
2nd and goal at the 1.
And what a first half, Mike. 34 points and knocking on the door again. Coach Benislawski said that they can score anytime they want. Down to
16 seconds.
Yep.
Rams going to take time.
I think it's a East Allegheny again, Mike.
There they are.
Yep.
At 12 seconds left, are the Wildcats confused? 12 seconds left. The ball is at the 1-yard line. The Rams lead it 34-22. You see the story. 12 seconds left. And they are knocking on the door to score again to try to put up a 40-burger in the first half.
Like, we had a big first half. How about Bethel Park last week, Mike? They had the #1 passer, a kid named Tanner Farnu, 360 yards passing. And are you ready for this? They had the #1 rusher, a kid named Javon Moore. He had 255 yards rushing.
Well,
rare do you see that, huh?
That's a balance. You talk about balanced offense.
And Jeff Rosello was there tonight doing the weather.
How about, he's been here. Whose helmet did he get? He got somebody's helmet here.
He plays along. He was playing the drums during one break. Well, you know, Action News is everywhere.
That is correct. That's the word. All right, so both teams back out here, so we'll see what happens. The Rams have a 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line, trying to punch it in for their 6th, count them, 6th touchdown of the first half. 7th. And Cherry.
That's Lucas, Mike.
Oh, it's Lucas. He kept it, leaps over, reaches it ahead, and scores. Touchdown, Highlands. A 1-yard run for Minaj.
Took his time, as you asked.
Oh, yeah,
7
exactly.
seconds.
Remember, you only need 1 second to run the last play, right? So Lucas is in for another Highlands touchdown. This is crazy. It is 40-22.
Again, this team came in averaging 45 a game, Mike.
They're almost there already. Jackson Babinsack in for the extra point. Naviglia will snap it.
High snap.
High snap. Keegan, they're going to run with it, and Keegan fires to the end zone.
And
there is Jamar Wright for 2. That's the 2nd time this year they've done that, and Keegan Babinsack has thrown 2 two-point conversion passes.
I think he may have been able to get that diner. He said, no, I'm going to take it over and throw it. Get my name in the paper, right, Mike?
And Wright caught it. And the Rams lead it 42-22. Now, I believe that's the second one.
Yes, it is. 2 right.
See, 2-pointers. Let's see. We had Keegan threw one to Jackson. He threw it to his brother, the old Chester Markle, the first one. So their Rams are 3 out of 4 on 2-point conversions this year. 2 on messed up snaps. 2 for 2 on those. And Lucas ran one in for the winner here against Elizabeth Forward 2 weeks ago. And when we missed was the potential winner against Armstrong in week 1. So there you go. 3 out of 4 already. 7 seconds left.
I'm still contesting that one too, Mike.
I can't argue with you on that. So Babinsack will kick it off. So Keegan Babinsack has thrown 2 successful 2-point conversion passes. The best one, of course, was to his brother, but they just yell fire and off they go.
Yep.
It's like he's got a pretty decent arm on him. You saw right there. Jamar hadn't caught any in the actual from scrimmage, but he got that one, and he's a tall drink of water. He's hard to defend back there. Paper's flying everywhere. The wind is blowing. They kick it low. Bouncer. Squibbler. Near side of the field. Ronte Lawrence has hit and dropped it to 32. So East Allegheny will have 1 play here.
Logan Lattice. Sure tackle there.
So 4 seconds left. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. And we'll see if they turn Cedric Mack loose here at the 30.
Why not?
Remember, stay tuned at halftime. We'll have stats and all that good stuff for you coming up. Thank you for joining us on a Friday night or whenever you're watching or wherever. Comcast, Tuesday nights, 8 o'clock, channel 190. Highlands High Sports. HSD Sports TV live. Thank you. Now what? They mark it ready for play. Do we have a penalty? Delay a game against East Allegheny. Goodness gracious. Coming out of a timeout. That's doubly bad. Not a lot of penalties in this first half. So we have that going for us. 1st and 15.
He's just going to chuck it.
Mack looking, being chased, gets out of there, tries to stay behind the line of scrimmage, and he guns it deep, and it is almost picked off. It hit Cherry on the back shoulder, and that's going to wrap up the first half. So that is the end of the first half here at Golden Ram Stadium with the score. Highlands 42, East Allegheny 22. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with stats and more right after this.